guys, it's Tara and welcome back to another video and another super delicious Instant Pot recipe. Today I thought we would make a vegetarian meal prep using only our Instant Pot. That's right, everything we are making today, we're only going to use our Instant Pot. That means no stove, no oven, super easy, fast to make, and you guys are going to absolutely love it. Before we get started, if you have not already, I would love for you to be a part of this community. You do that by hitting the red subscribe button that's right below this video. Next week, we are making an Instant Pot pork curry. You do not want to miss this episode. Be sure to click the bell icon, that way you're notified each time I post a new video. If you guys are ready to get started with this easy vegetarian meal prep, smash that like button and let's jump right into the video. We're gonna start by soaking our chickpeas. So I'm just using 1 cup of chickpeas and about 2 cups of water. You can double, triple this recipe, and we're gonna soak it for only 30 minutes. That's right, this is a quick soak process that works really well. Then we're gonna drain it and rinse it, add it back to the Instant Pot, along with some more filtered water. Add some pink salt, give it a stir. Then we're going to close the lid, make sure it's set to sealing, and set it to high pressure for 2 minutes. That's right, just 2 minutes. We're going to allow 10 minutes of natural pressure, then we're going to perform a quick release, and when the pin drops, we're going to open the lid. To our perfectly cooked chickpeas. We're not looking for these to be mushy. That's very important. Then we're going to drain it. And we can either use these chickpeas, or if you're feeling really lazy, you can just grab a can of chickpeas, rinse and drain them, add them to the bottom of your Instant Pot along with a little bit of nonstick cooking spray. You can also just use some olive oil, turn it to saute on high, and we're going to just saute these chickpeas. Add a little bit of pepper and some pink salt. I'm also going to add a little bit of dried basil and Italian parsley. You can use any kind of dried herbs that you like. And just keep sauteing. You can add more cooking spray if you like, or you can add a drizzle of olive oil. This is a really quick process and great if you don't feel like turning on the stove. Look at these chickpeas, they look absolutely perfect. Then we're gonna grab our veggies. I'm using broccolini. It's one of my all-time favorite vegetables. Super tender, super delicious. You can substitute any other type of vegetable that you love, or even make multiple types of veggies. Very customizable, super delicious. So I'm just slicing them into bite-sized pieces. Broccolini is such an easy vegetable to work with. It also reheats really well. So once you have it all chopped up, I'm going to add a drizzle of olive oil to the same Instant Pot. I have not washed it. If you swirl it around, it makes it kind of coat the bottom really easily. And then we're just stirring it around. Add a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Then I'm grabbing 3 garlic cloves, adding them to my garlic press. I love this garlic press. It just makes it so easy. And I'm just sauteing this just so that it's almost done. We're not looking to cook it completely because this is going to be reheated when we have it for lunch. Add a little splash of water to deglaze the bottom of the pot. Perfect. Now let's make the balsamic reduction. If you've never made a balsamic reduction before, you guys are in for a treat. Not only is it super easy to make and so delicious, cheaper than getting it at the store, you can customize it with any type of vinegar that you love. Today, I'm using this fig balsamic that I found at my local organic store. So incredibly delicious, but you can substitute a white wine vinegar, a red wine vinegar, sherry vinegar. Play around with the different vinegars. You guys are gonna love this. So I'm adding about ½ a cup to my Instant Pot. You can use more, of course. And all we're doing is sauteing this to cook it down. It's really that simple. It's gonna start to get thick and syrupy, and when it looks like this, it's perfect. Now we're gonna get started on our salad. So I have these baby cucumbers. I love using these because they're perfectly delicious and very easy to work with, and they don't have too much water. Then I'm grabbing a couple of radishes. I love radishes because they add such a unique flavor to the salad. Also a great crunch. Slice it up. Then I'm grabbing some garlic stuffed olives, my absolute favorite. If you don't like olives, leave them out. Use whatever kind of veggies or salad mix-ins that you love. I also love adding fruit to my salad. I feel like it really balances it out and adds just a hint of sweetness, which is really satisfying. So I love mango. Mango is one of my favorite fruits, especially when it's like perfectly ripe. So I'm just chopping it into bite-sized pieces. The key to having a satisfying salad is for everything to be bite-sized, so you're not feeling like you need a knife in order to eat the salad. Now I'm just plating it up. I love to use some arugula. I love the spiciness of it. Add the cucumber, the radishes, the olives, some cherry tomatoes, some pickled red onions. I made this in a previous episode and I will link it below. So good. Some of that delicious mango. A handful of nuts. I'm using pistachios and some raw pecans. Use any kind of nuts or seeds that you like. Now let's make the dressing. Just like making the reduction, you can use any type of vinegar to make this dressing. One of my favorite ways to do it is to use a mixture of balsamic and red wine vinegar, about half and half. It makes it sweet, tart, so delicious, but play around with it. Today, I'm only using balsamic. That's all I had on hand. You can use a Chardonnay vinegar, a champagne vinegar, a white wine vinegar, a sherry vinegar. This recipe is super forgiving, and I love using frozen fruit in a recipe like this because I usually have it on hand in my freezer and I don't have to worry if it's seasonal or not. And depending on how many berries you add, you can adjust the thickness or thinness of the dressing. So we're gonna add our vinegar, our frozen berries, a little bit of onion powder and garlic powder, super simple. Some Dijon mustard. It really gives a nice tanginess to it, a little splash of olive oil. Then we're gonna give it a quick blend. And if it isn't the consistency that you like, just add a few more berries. It's that simple. You guys have got to try making this dressing. It is so easy and so crazy good. You can also make a really easy hummus. I love meal prepping with chickpeas because there's so many different things you can do with them, including making a delicious hummus like I'm showing here. I've made hummus on this channel before. I'll link the recipes in the description box below if you'd like to check that out. But they're super delicious, good for you, packed with protein and fiber. I can't wait to hear what you guys think of it. Easy and quick, and food you can really feel good about. I like to store all of these ingredients separately. That way I can assemble a salad and then I have the dressing separate. And I love to keep the veggies and the chickpeas stored separately because I like to warm those up and then add them on top of my salad. I love the combination of the cold and the warm. Healthy and nutritious, and also really delicious. I'm telling you guys, this balsamic reduction is a game changer. If you notice that your balsamic reduction has thickened up a little bit too much, all you have to do is pop it in the microwave for about 10 to 15 seconds. It will loosen up so that you can pour it over your deliciously sauteed vegetables. I hope you enjoyed today's video and that you have a chance to try it. I'm gonna leave a playlist of more easy, delicious recipes on the screen over here if you'd like to check that out. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.